What's going on, YouTube? I'm Scotch.
And I'm Sniff.
And we're
Scotch and
ScotchNSniff.
Sniff. This is another Uncorking. Uncorking is a new segment in the series that we have where we're going to be, it's just like unboxing, but you know, there's no
Well,
box.
there is a box. Sometimes it comes in a tin.
Sometimes it comes in a box or a tin or, you know, a tube. You can chuck those.
So we had
but
to
basically, we're going to be
unbox
unboxing
that.
things. So,
And now we're uncorking this.
it was my birthday earlier this year, and
What?
my brother totally bought me this bottle, the Balvenie 19 Edge of Burnhead Wood. I don't know anything about it. I didn't want to know anything about it so that we could shoot this episode, and it'd be a lot of fun just to just try it, blind, no taste, no influence, and just see what's going on. So
Let's do this.
all I know is it's gonna be fun.
The honor is all yours since it's your bottle.
Ooh. All right, I'm getting a little ridiculous. Wait, this is stick.
So I was actually going to say some things about it, but I completely forgot. So I don't want to.
Oh,
I want to mix.
did
up
you
the
listen
truth.
to the story of
I
Gemma
did.
talking online? Oh, you listened
It was amazing. And Gemma, if you're watching, you did an amazing job. You definitely kept the conversation going in the entire thing, and it was very fun to listen to.
Are you ready?
Ooh.
Ooh.
Balvenie has really done an excellent job with their bottle design. It is something that is
It's classic.
It's a work of art. I might be nerding out, but I love it when you pour it and it goes into the second section and it's kind of like a staging area or like behind the scenes where you're just like, and welcome to the glass.
You sure this isn't like a reflux bulb on their stills?
I mean, that is exactly what it's modeled after, but like when you're pouring it, it's like a staging section.
Ooh.
Yeah.
All right, so let's nose, color, palette, finish, color, nose, palette, finish, CMPF. Let's do this.
So the color, nose, palette, finish are the descriptors that we use for, I'm looking at, are the descriptors that we use to basically, to check out the whiskey, to see.
It's just a good way to break down the whiskey into manageable portions so that you can talk about it diligently.
So I have never really gotten butterscotch on any whiskey's nose, like true butterscotch. Sure, I've gotten, it's Scotch, and then there's a butter component. But this is really butterscotch.
It's funny because you're getting butterscotch, but I'm getting if I'm getting butterscotch, I'm also getting it with a ton of hay.
Yeah, I get that. Hay or heather.
Like heather, light heather, hay, what do you call those plants?
Oh, it's so, which ones?
The ones like you see them in a field, it's not wheat, but it's like a field of golden, and it's all those
And it's not wheat?
I don't think it's wheat. Maybe it is wheat. Maybe that's what I'm selling is wheat.
And it's like
They're
thin, and then it's got little.
Yeah.
That's wheat.
Oh, all right.
Yeah.
Well, I'm dumb.
You can just say grains, though.
Grains. A field of
You
grains.
can't get it wrong like that.
We call them cereal grains.
So Balvenie does an excellent job with the
Oh, but I'm getting that honey now, though?
the sweetness and the honey. Oh, and this is not like a. Ooh, is that sweet on the nose?
No, this is not cloying. This is very
This
obvious.
is nice and drenched.
Which is funny because I remember when we first started drinking Balvenie, we weren't getting nice and drenched.
No.
We were getting subtle.
It's like, is that sweet? Is that sweetness? But that's when you don't know whiskey. I think Balvenie 12 is a delicious example to start off with because later on, as you experience it and you develop more of a palate, then you can come back to it and be like, oh, okay, that was sweet and that was what I was looking for.
You need to try this.
All right.
Ooh, you need to try this and then get to the finish. Oh, what was that? Oh my gosh. Yes. All right. So, I don't know what you're tasting yet. At first, I was getting a little bit of funkiness, and I was like, all right, this is kind of weird. I don't know where this is going, because I was getting definitely, I don't know how to, a funky wood oak, and I was like, that's weird. And then it started to get a little bit sweeter, and I was like, oh, this is good. And I got the honey, and I got the heather, and I was like, okay, this seems pretty normal for Balvenie. But then, it snapped in an instant on the finish, especially when I got some air in my mouth. I was like, holy piss, dark chocolate and espresso. And it came it hit like a brick. I was like, what is happening? Which reminds me a lot of Glenmorangie Signet with the espresso note, but that's carried throughout the whole thing. So it feels like a stable ground you're standing on. This was like somebody just had a brick of coffee and like espresso and just chucked it at you for a second. So you got hit and you're like, what happened?
So right at the so everything that you described is like perfect. As soon as it reached my palate, it tasted like whenever you walk into a like a barreling room and you get like the funky kind of like moisture, mildewy. It's very wet, humid environment that these barrels are sitting in. But then you also get the vanilla notes from the oak and a lot of alcohol. But it was
But that
at
finish
48%. It's delicious, and the sweetness is just like melds so well. And you're right about the finish. As soon as
it hit like a brick.
as soon as I intook some oxygen, I got more dusty spices, but definitely cocoa, definitely coffee, espresso, very dark.
That was
nice.
It was magic. It was such magic.
Nice tingling feeling.
Dang.
And at 48%, you would think it's incredibly manageable.
48%.
Yeah, I don't know about throwing it back, but
You couldn't throw this back. It's too good. Oh my gosh! But when I got hit with that coffee, I was like, hello. Add a little bit of water, you'll get all of these spices that come up. I mean, like a crazy amount of spices. And you don't get coffee at the end. It's more like, oh, what is that? It's more like, oh, it's not like dark roast cocoa. Is that a thing?
yeah, like
Ooh, that's
like
good.
Dutch processed cocoa.
So you'll get that at the end, but then but in the beginning you'll get like a softer melon right before all these spices appear. That was really. So with water, it's also ridiculously complex, but without water, it's also ridiculously delicious. There's no losing.
So I
this.
get cantaloupe right as soon as I added water.
I'm telling
I got
you.
cantaloupe, muskmelon.
Exactly. Oh, I got melon, and I was like, ooh, this is gonna be good.
The water actually, I put 3 drops, and the water changed the nose completely.
Yeah. Ooh, that's good. Ooh, that's good. This is UK only, so 70 cl bottle.
Adding 3 drops of water, viscosity pumped up. It actually somehow got thicker
With water.
on the palate, and yes, to the muskmelon, the cantaloupe, right off the bat, and then I do get more of like a traditional type baking spices, more nutmeggy for me. The cocoa is still there. The espresso kind of calms down and
Calm down
tames
a lot.
itself.
I actually want to have it again neat with no water because like that espresso dark chocolate hit was like, ooh.
It was powerful.
So good.
It was powerful. And like there is like, I don't know about you, but I get this like light smokiness around.
Maybe
kinda
like wood smoke.
Yeah.
But that's very subtle.
Super subtle.
Maybe a little more obvious before the water, but now it's
Now I
super
get
mellow.
I get a lot of the cantaloupe and spices.
so good.
Super fun. That's
Dang.
really good.
Was it expensive?
I think 360 shipped. So
Well,
I think it was
50. That's gonna be shipping.
like 290,
Yeah.
280, 290.
Oh, and I feel
I'm a
better.
good brother.
I feel better about what I got you for Christmas now.
Oh snap!
I spent more than that. Oh, it's gonna be so good. Yeah, so this
an
is
amazing
super
bottle.
good. I wish we could get in America, and didn't it sell out?
Yeah.
There's no more.
So I bought on an online retailer, and as soon as I hit buy, then a sold out button came up when I tried to buy a second bottle. And this is only for the UK distribution, so this isn't coming to the States. The States only has the...
We got the 12 American, Taste of American Sweet Oak. We got the 14,
and then a 20.
the peat, and we got the 26.
26.
Why can't I think of the name of the 26 right now? Because it's expensive at $800.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know why the 19 didn't make it to the States, because
Maybe they
this...
didn't have a lot because it's good.
It's fantastic. Yeah, if you have a chance to try this wherever, either maybe at a local bar or a big bar that kind of has like specialty bottles, well worth.
Dang, whatever the pour
well
costs,
worth a dram.
grab it.
Yeah.
It's so good.
Super good.
Super good. Cool. Like, comment, subscribe down below, and let us know if you've tried it. If you have it, then like you've got to be head over heels over this. Just like, oh my gosh, even for the price point, like, dang, that's what you want though. If it's gonna be a bottle that's expensive like that, you want it to bring more to you than just typical flavors. You want it to do more than just taste like whiskey. You want it to really have a character that makes you feel like, okay, somebody spent some serious life in this and made it incredible, absolutely incredible.
And the story along with the actual whiskey, they have podcasts about it.
Yep.
It's a wonderful story. It's a beautiful story. You're hearing like them walking through the wood, the actual Burnhead wood, which is super cool, and they kind of sit back at the distillery. It's a great listen, great podcast listen, and it's on all the podcast streams, and you can find it. Yeah.
I'm excited. That was super good. I want more. It was good. Cool beans. This is
If I did a thumbs up, it's like a 1 deuce.
gross.
Yeah.
It's like dropping a deuce. Drop the deuces.
That's actually pretty good. Who wants to drop the deuce with us?
Gross.